Good morning. Today I'm actually going to add some pectic enzyme to my blueberry wine. Uh, it's got this weird gel forming on the top of it, and it'll clear on its own, but I've been told it's going to take a lot longer. If I add the pectic enzyme, it'll clean it up pretty quickly. And I don't want to wait any longer. When I'm ready to drink it, I want it to be ready. Sorry, I want it to be ready. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered today, and then we're going to go ahead and add it. So when it gets here, I'll show you how I do that. I also got a few deliveries, so if you'd like to see those, I'll show you right now. So I went ahead and ordered some tea. I have cranberry pomegranate, cinnamon vanilla, and pumpkin spice, and they all came together in a 3-pack. The pumpkin spice I'm actually going to use next. I'm going to make a wine that I'm going to call Fall in Love. It's going to be pumpkins, this pumpkin spice tea, probably some pineapples and maybe pears. I haven't quite decided what the other fruits are going to be, but because it's a pumpkin spiced tea, it actually tastes like pumpkin pie. So I'm thinking of using this vanilla, cinnamon vanilla, which only tastes like cinnamon. I don't taste any vanilla in that tea at all. So I'm thinking about kind of mixing more of these, but a few of these in as well, and maybe some cloves, just to get kind of a spicy fall in love type wine. Pumpkin, pears, fall fruits anyways. That's what that's going to be. And then cranberry pomegranate. I'm going to make a cranberry wine I'm going to call Cranberry Christmas. Again, I'm going to use some of the cinnamon vanilla tea in with the pomegranate, cranberry, and cranberry juice, just the ocean spray or one you buy in the store, 100% juice. And I'm going to mix that, and we're going to drink that next Christmas. So that's going to sit for an entire year, and this one will sit for until next Halloween. So again, a year as well. And I also got, I'm going to sneeze, I'm sorry. I also got myself a stainless steel pot. I was using 3 pots every time I had to make a batch of wine, to boil the water, to cook the sugar, to cook the fruit. Anything I was doing, I had to use 3 pots, and that took a lot of space, and I had to wash 3 pots when I was done. So I got one nice big stainless steel pot that I'm going to use for my winemaking. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to use that. And here I have my blueberry wine. As you can see, it's got this weird gel that's forming around the top. I can just wait and let it drop, like I've said before, but that could take longer than most wines to clear, so I'm going to go ahead and add the pectic enzyme this afternoon when it gets here, and that should help. Most people said you'll start seeing a difference in a few days. I'm not drinking this for a few more months, so if it takes a little longer, that's fine. I just don't want it to not be ready when I'm ready to drink it. So that's where we're at with that. There's the tea again. There's a 3-pack set, and my pot, I'm excited to use that one. So we'll be back when I get the pectic enzyme. Okay, so we got the pectic enzyme just delivered. As you can see, well, maybe you can't see it, there's this weird jelly-like on top of the foam. That's the pectin that needs to go away. So we're going to go ahead and put some pectic enzyme in here. So I've already sterilized my half teaspoon, and it says to put half a teaspoon per gallon. So there's 5 gallons here, so I'm going to go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, 4, there's Snickers, our puppy, and 5. Okay, so we're gonna put the airlock back on, and as you can see, I just put this inside a Ziploc bag because it doesn't have a Ziploc bag for some reason. But just to keep everything clean and together without spilling all over, that's probably your best bet. So now I'm going to take this, make sure that's on, and I'm just going to rock it back and forth to mix that all up. And as you can hear or see, the airlock's going crazy when you do that. Just make sure you don't do too much and it doesn't start spitting water, because then it's going to go into your carboy. So that's probably mixed up pretty good, I think. And now, as you can see, it's a bunch of foam at the top. So let's hope that that does the trick and the airlock's going like crazy. So I'll get back in a few days and let you know if that cleared it up or not. Like I said, this is all my first time with the blueberry wine and most of the other ones I'm making, so I'm learning right along with you, so stay tuned. Okay, so it's been about 12 hours since I added the pectic enzyme. As you can kind of see, I guess, there's no big chunk of gel at the top. I don't know if it's made the fermentation because of the pectin breakdown, or if that was just still stuff that needed to be fermented. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but it's bubbling again. There's no pink gel at the top. You can actually kind of see the pectin is moving around inside the carboy. There's actually a layer at the bottom. I'd show you, but you can't see it. I've tried to get it on the camera. So that's where we're at here. Hopefully it clears the little floaty parts in the next week or so, and it starts to just sit and clear. I'm going to have to move this back to my wine room and just leave it sit for a few months. So I'll update when it's time to drink this wine.